Hey guys, welcome. I'm Christopher Davis, the recruitment coordinator here at the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College. Thanks for joining our Zoom today entitled Let's Get Down to Business. I can't do that without doing the Mulan song, but yeah, today we have the special, the amazing April Hearn. She's the chair of the Business and Information Technology Department, and she's going to be getting down to business and letting us know all the things about that department. So without further ado, the woman of the hour, Miss April Hearn.
Hey guys, welcome. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you today about all the programs that we have to offer. We've got three main areas in our department. There's business, there's information technology, and there is DMP. And each of those three areas are actually broken down into multiple degree plans. And so, if you're a student trying to look for your way and figure out which program or which major is best for you, then business, IT, or DMP may be one of those. And I'll give you a brief story on each one of them. On the business side, we have accounting, entrepreneurship, office technology, and office supervision management. We also have a paralegal program, a medical office program. Also, we have two transfer business degrees. If you want to be a business major at a four-year university, we offer the Associate of Science in Business that will allow you to transfer to almost every four-year school in the state, including UA Fayetteville. And we have a specialized transfer program with them, which is really exciting. In the IT program, we actually are in the IT side of our program. We have programming, cybersecurity, and networking. And cybersecurity is actually a really hot button topic these days. We are happy to actually work with the Little Rock Air Force Base on letting our students have some real world experience with current cybersecurity analysts. And we've got some great faculty in that area that do each one of our IT programs. We've got programming where you're actually learning various different programming languages. Our cybersecurity and networking faculty also do CCNA, Cisco, cybersecurity, things like that. And then in our DMP areas, we have both what we do audio and visual and music production, and then graphic design. And so we actually have a whole design space in our building that actually allows our students to use camera and lighting equipment and video and music production areas to where you can come in, record your own sounds, produce the music yourself, and kind of take your own way in that realm. Kind of produce your own stuff. We have one. Miss Fehrenbaugh is actually our graphic design teacher. She's actually a graphic design person. In programming, our programming teachers are actually programmers. Our networking and cybersecurity teachers, they actually are networkers and cybersecurity analyst people. Our business faculty, they have worked or are currently working in those areas. Our paralegal instructors are actually lawyers. I personally teach entrepreneurship and own businesses. And so our accounting teachers are actually accountants. That's one thing that I love about this department is that all of our teachers actually have hands-on real world experience in the areas that they're actually teaching in. And so with that, I would actually encourage you to reach out anytime that you have questions and let us show you around the building. Let us show you what majors might be best for you. Answer questions. We have various people on staff that can help in those various areas. If you we and one thing about this department that I really like as well is that let's pretend you don't want to transfer. Let's pretend you want to get an associate's degree and go to work in whatever the various area that you're focusing on. We have that too. And in the opposite, let's say that your goal is to transfer to a four-year university and get a business degree or a computer science degree. We have the two-year program for you to actually seamlessly transfer to virtually any school across the state. We work with all of the four-year universities to ensure that our students get the best of what you need to make sure that you can transfer wherever you need to go. So with that, One of the things that we've actually got some things in the works that's actually going to be coming about in the future that I'm really excited about too. Things like digital marketing. So in our entrepreneurship program, we've got traditional marketing and selling and advertising, but we're actually increasing and expanding into the world of social media and digital marketing. That's exciting. We've got other things. We're starting an internship in cybersecurity and in networking next fall, to where our students will actually be able to get hands-on real world experience. We've got some new partnerships with the local insurance industry to help create support staff roles. And so in that, we're talking about hands-on on the job training. And those are huge for our area and for employment and for getting your feet wet in the area that you may be interested in. And so our paralegal program, it's the only paralegal program in Central Arkansas and only one of two in the state of Arkansas. So it is in high demand. It is taught by some of the best, and you will be ready to walk into a law office when that program is over and be one of the top paralegals that they are seeking out. And that's exciting. We've had a lot of success from local business recently reaching out and saying how great it was to hire our students and how pleased they were with their education. So if you're looking for a good spot to get your classes started and get working on whatever it is that your future it entails, I encourage you to reach out. With that, I would think that Chris probably has my information, and I would love for him to make sure that you have my email address or whatever it is, to make sure that you can reach out anytime that you need to. So, Chris, what kind of questions do you have for me?
I was gonna say I'll make sure to put that in the chat box before we finish. And so I have a few questions. So what is your favorite program, if you may say that?
Oh, you can't make me pick
Oh no.
because I teach one of the programs myself.
Oh, that's your favorite. No.
So that's my favorite. It's entrepreneurship, of course.
Of course, of
We
course.
are here to train tomorrow's business owners. I'll actually talk about entrepreneurship just a little bit. Most of the small business students that we have, they either already own their own business or they want to. And so it's this wonderful group of students that either want to open their own daycare or run a food truck or own an HVAC business or want to run their own hair salon, and we're all in the room together and everybody's learning from everyone. We share mistakes, we share successes, and it's not a theoretical approach, it's an actual hands-on approach to where when you get done, you're ready to open the door to your business. And it's really exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's my favorite.
Okay, okay. And so another question. What is your favorite thing about the University of Arkansas, Pulaski Technical College?
You mean besides the great people that I work with? I
Besides the
mean,
great people that you work with.
we've got some, besides the great people I work with, we actually have some pretty awesome students. And I say that from the standpoint of even after graduation, they're reaching back out to me and saying, guess what I did? And I've been very lucky in my students specifically reaching out and inviting me to share in the success of the business that they opened whenever they left here. And so grand openings or sharing social media pages to show what's going on in their companies, and those are exciting things. And I really love that kind of stuff. So
Well, that's super cool. Okay, so say a student is on the fence about coming to our school because they're worried, and you touched on this a little bit, that their credits won't transfer. How do you combat that when people ask that question?
so if you're coming to me and you're like, I'm worried that I want to transfer, but I'm worried not everything's going to transfer with me, then my first question to you is going to be, where do you want to transfer to? Because in the world of business specifically, and some in IT as well, the end game is actually the most important question. Transferring to Fayetteville, for example, is different than transferring to Little Rock. And so where do you want to transfer? And then that actually helps me decide which transfer degree to put you in. And so if you tell me that you're going to transfer to Fayetteville, I'm like, I've got a transfer degree for you. I've got connections in Fayetteville right now that are going to be excited to meet you. And we actually work together to ensure that every semester we build a plan that makes sure that everything that you're taking is a seamless move when you move to Fayetteville. And the same goes for, let's say, UA Little Rock or UCA. If you tell me that's where you're going, we have a plan specifically already outlined ahead of time to make sure that everything that we're doing gets you where you need to go.
Okay, great. And again, what's your email address for anybody looking for you and
It
trying to find
is it is A Hearn, so it's AHEARNE at UAPTC.edu. And let me add one more thing. We actually have a transfer degree in IT too. So if you're wanting to transfer in computer science, for example, I have that as an option as well. So if you want to be a programmer at the 4-year level, or you want to go into cybersecurity at UA Little Rock in a couple of years, I have a transfer degree that actually specially goes into those programs. And so I would encourage anybody, if they have those questions, just to reach out, and I can almost guarantee that we've got a plan already in place for that.
which is really cool. So I would encourage you guys to visit Miss April Hearn over there in the Business Information and Technology Center. If you can't feel the passion through the Zoom screen, I don't know what Zoom you were watching because as you can see, this is just one of our great faculty and staff who are passionate about your future, about your education, about what you want to do. We're trying to equip you to go on and be great. And I want to be invited to a few grand openings, maybe of some cookie places, April.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
a little
I
snack
got you.
here and there.
I got
So
you.
when the students invite you, just email me. I'll come. It's recruitment. It's recruitment.
That's right. I
It
got
works. It
this.
works. Well, guys, thank you for joining. If anyone has any questions, let us know. Feel free to reach out. Again, I'm Chrisbel Davis, the recruitment coordinator. If you need me, I'm in the admissions office, CCB 212. My email address is cbelldavis@uaptc.edu. This has been great, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.